Better yet, why do intentional exercise? Simply put, you don't use it, you lose it. And my name is Marie. I'm certified with the National Strength and Conditioning Association. They're one of the top certifying boards in the nation, them and American College of Sports Medicine. In fact, they help set the guidelines and the standards for intentional exercise. As a trainer for the past 25 years, a common thing that's said to me is, Marie, I'm busy. I really don't need intentional exercise. I don't need to meet you twice a week and come in and do this for each muscle group of my body. I am a postman or a postwoman. I'm walking all day long. Why should I do intentional exercise? Or I'm a construction worker. I'm constantly lifting things up over my head and carrying large objects. Why would I need intentional exercise? Or even an athlete. I work with several athletes and they don't understand outside of their regular training program why they would need to do intentional exercise for each muscle group outside of that. Well, if you only do what you're used to, one, you'll never have change, and two, you'll have imbalances. So the construction worker, for example, their upper body is going to be a lot stronger when you compare it to the lower body. That's going to put pressure in the lumbar area at the back, which will cause low back problems over time. The postman or postwoman, they're walking consistently using their cardiovascular system, and their legs, they have great stamina in their legs, but they probably wouldn't be able to do a push-up. So you want that upper body strength to take away the imbalances. We want your body works as a whole together. So intentional exercise, going to the gym, or even if you do the workouts in your home, as long as you have resistance, because the number one training principle, you have to do more than what you're used to produce change. So we have to go out of our comfort zone. So when we're taking the weight up and down, for simple, like on a bicep curl, what this is doing with resistance training is preventing osteoporosis. And 1 in 2 women have osteoporosis and 1 in 4 men, according to the National Osteoporosis Foundation. And the way that weight training does prevent osteoporosis is as you're lifting the weight up and down, it's pulling on the muscle. Tendons connect muscle to the bone, and by the muscle pulling on that tendon, it pulls on the bone and it creates density. So it makes the bone thicker. And most of us aren't aware that our bones are alive. So we have to recruit our bones and keep them active and keep them growing strong. If we don't have that resistance, for example, if you're the postman and all you do is walk and you don't take the time to do intentional exercise, you can have strong bones in your lower leg, but have osteoporosis in your upper body. And we don't want that, because osteoporosis is simply the bones are dying. They are alive, we want to keep them active. Another reason for intentional exercise, like I said earlier, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So if you've ever had a broken leg or an illness for a long time and you've been laid up in bed, you get up, go back to your normal daily activities, and you find that they've become harder because your body's starting to deteriorate. But after you start moving again and using it again, it comes back and they become easier. So we definitely want to do the intentional exercise to keep our bodies mobile as we get older and keep the metabolism up. So it's going to raise your metabolism by increasing your bone density and the lean mass. And that's going to allow you to eat like a cookie once in a blue moon. I want to emphasize once in a blue moon, not on a daily basis, but once in a blue moon with a higher metabolism, you can eat a cookie and still be healthy because you're going to burn more calories doing less effort. And I think we all want that. The other great thing is that the self-confidence, self-esteem. So many times when people come into the gym, the first couple of times they're looking down and they're walking and they're out on the floor and they're real timid. And about 60 to 90 days, I will guarantee that they're going to come in with a big smile on their face, walking across the floor, strutting their new body with the tightness and tonus, so the self-confidence and self-esteem really goes up. They often say to me, oh, more people are noticing me at work. And it's not the fact of the actual exercise, it's the fact of their self-esteem increasing and their self-confidence. They're keeping their head up, making more eye contact. So to just go over and review, we have the osteoporosis prevention is one great reason, or I would say that's a reason I would say is number one reason to exercise. Nobody wants osteoporosis. We want strong bones. Number two is for self-esteem and self-confidence. And we also want to get our metabolism up and high so that we can do less effort with the same result. We're always trying to find a way to make it easier. So in conclusion, if you walk away from me today, simply put, if you don't use it, you lose it. Remember that? It would be simply illogical not to include daily activity, daily intentional exercise in your daily lives. Thank you.